goes out to all the lovers in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of thing. Yes, someone did also mention that, you know, my channel's a bit boring, and I'm like, yeah, well, too bad for you.
Alright. This one goes out to all the lovers in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Miss Catalina. Yes. Okay, so before you get all excited, sorry, but there's no mukbang in this video and there's no cooking. It is my typical 101. So today I wanted to talk about something really important, and that is me. No, it's about me being transgender and my openness, my proudness about being a trans woman, and particularly a trans woman of color, although I'm a little bit, you know, caramel look-like. My skin is, yeah, I wish I was darker. I wish I had dark skin. But anyways, you're gonna be grateful for what you have. Anyways, back to my gender. Pull it back. So there is this thing that's been happening, quite a few instances, where people are like making my gender, my transgenderness, a hush-hush. And I find it so offensive. It gets me all, you know, all hulky-like. Like I'm going to turn to Hulk and strangle them. You know, no, I'm kidding. But it gets me really upset. You know, it makes me want to turn into the Islander Hulk. So I have no quarrels in people telling other people that I'm trans, as long as it's done in a respectful way and there's a valid reason and it's appropriate. And by that I mean, for example, someone may be talking about me being a trans woman, they know somebody and that's trans in a conversation, that's fine. What I'm not cool with is when people say, oh, did you hear about Catalina, she's a trans. That kind of BS is not what I'm going to stand for. You know, gossiping. You know, yeah, so I hope I got that point across. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because, like I said before earlier, there's been quite a few instances where people's trying to get me to, peoples are trying to get me to hush. For example, quite a few years ago, I was with friends. I told them that friends, it's just people I just met and we became friends later on. But at the beginning, I told them that I was trans because we were talking about the LGBT community and they are not from the LGBT community. So I said, as someone who is from the LGBT community, who is a trans woman, blah, 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 blah. The end of the conversation that we had, one of the peoples said, when we get back to work, we need to keep this hush, hush, hush. And I was so taken back. Not taken back as in happy, taken back as angry, as in like, no. But I didn't say anything at that time. I did mention something else later on to that person, but definitely not at that time, because that was a shock, because that brought flashbacks as in back in the day when we did have to keep it hush hush. Two things: for protection and to avoid discrimination. Joseph Barnes also applied to his comment on Jojo's video. So I'm reading something, it's a message from Facebook. Anyway, so yeah, back in the day, even, you know, we had to keep it hush hush, and then we had to keep it hush hush even we had partners, and then our partners didn't mention anything about us. You know, back in the day when, you know, when I was, you know, not dating, but I was seeing someone, and when we go out in public, he'll be walking at the front, I'll be walking at the back, and I'm like, didn't last long anyways. But yeah, I remember when we caught up a few times, you know, we were walking, and it's like, I can't remember if was I walking at the front. Anyway, one of us was walking oh, I was walking at the front, he walked at the back, and yeah, because he was ashamed to be with me. And yeah, so back in those days, and then I was in a relationship for a very long time where it was very discreet, and he wanted to keep it a secret, which is a very common thing in the trans woman community. I won't say trans community, because transgender men who are in relationships have been pretty good. You know, from my experience, I've seen that their relationships have always been open right from the start. Their partners have never been ashamed, where transgender women who date men, there's always an issue. There's always been that issue, but times have changed, you know. Times have changed. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. Just want to talk about me being open about my transness. So I am very open about it, because my gender is not a dirty secret. You know, pointblank.com. You know, for me, being a transgender woman or being a cisgender woman is beautiful equally. And I know there's that hashtag that Laverne Cox started off, where trans is beautiful, and there was a few people from the, you know, who weren't trans, not from the LGBT community, who didn't quite get it. They thought that hashtag trans is beautiful meant that we're that it only related to trans women who are beautiful, you know, had this, you know, full face surgery and all that kind of stuff. No, it meant that every trans and gender diverse, non-binary people were beautiful souls, and meant that we are also meant to be here among other humans, you know. I didn't word that properly. Anyways, you get my point. Trans is beautiful, because for so many years, a lot of us trans and gender diverse have been told that we were, you know, that we are not worthy, we are ugly, we are this and we are that, we are no good, that we should be wiped off of the face of the earth, all that kind of stuff. No, we are too beautiful for that, honey. So yeah, that was my dilemma, and that's the whole point of this video, was to mention that you know, I'm open, you know, if and then I had someone else who actually said that they didn't want to tag me in there was this open public page of a project looking for a transgender woman, and this person didn't want to, I'm not going to name people, but this person didn't want to tag me in it publicly, because they felt like, I don't know, I think for them it was like, I don't want to out you, blah blah blah, like as if to say that I'm secreted, or I don't know where they were coming from, but to me I was really offended, because I'm like, you need to tag me in there. So because that person didn't want to, for whatever reason, uneducated, I decided to tag myself. So I have 2 Facebook pages. I have my well, I actually have 3. So I have my family page, and then I have my one page is just for my friends, and then I have my public open page. So my friend page, which is, you know, I actually tagged myself by tagging my open public page, which is Miss Catalina, on that post, you know, to make my point very clear.
Anyways, that was all, everybody. It's a Saturday. I'm about to post a new mukbang video, and also I'm cooking a video today. Yes. I'm cooking. Actually, so I should say that again. I'm actually making a video today, and it's me cooking, and I'm going to be cooking. What am I cooking? I forgot what I'm cooking, and I brought the ingredients just not long ago. I am cooking pork buns, not pork buns, mince buns. You know, the pork buns, but this time it's got mince. So I'm going to be showing you all of that from all this fabulousness. Yes.
Oh yes. Oh my goodness. One more thing. one more thing that I forgot to mention. I need to clear out something because someone wrote a really nasty message, which I happily deleted because I'm not going to leave nasty comments there. I'm willing to accept constructive comments, things like that. But when it's downright nasty, I'm deleting your ass. Okay, so let me clear out something, which I don't know if I did clear up. So I don't do like everyday vlogs or weekly vlogs or monthly vlogs. I don't do that kind of vlog. I actually only do mukbangs, cooking videos, and one-on-one like this. Or sometimes I will post videos of events that I've gone to, but I'm not going to be in it. I'm just posting. I'm just, you know, showing what, you know, the actual performances. Yes, I want to clear that out. So I don't do any of those day-to-day vlogging kind of thing.
Yes, someone did also mention that, you know, my channel's a bit boring, and I'm like, yeah, well, too bad for you.
Yeah, so I don't really care. This is I think the whole thing for me about posting videos is posting things that is true to your heart, things that you're passionate about. And I'm passionate about speaking one-on-one. I'm passionate about food because I both love to talk and eat, so that's why I do mukbang. Plus I love to cook as well.
Yeah, so haters, eat this and choke.
Okay, bye everyone. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that notification button so you can always be updated on the videos that I post, and you'll never miss a video I ever post, because I know you love watching my boring videos, because you know I also fall asleep watching my videos. That's how boring they are, and that is beautiful. Okay, bye.
Alright. This one goes out to all lovers in the house.